Joseph? Where are you? Aren't you coming home yet? Hey, are you okay? You haven't been in an accident, have you?
You're being really annoying. It's only 7 p.m.
Joseph, you finally responded. Your work should be done by now, right? Where are you and what are you doing?
I'm drinking at a friend's place.
What? You're drinking?
Is that a problem?
Tomorrow's our wedding day. What are you thinking?
I'm drinking because tomorrow's the wedding day. My friends wanted to throw a pre-wedding celebration. They were kind enough to invite me, so I couldn't say no.
But I made dinner and was waiting for you.
Huh? You're being such a pain in the ass. We're not even married yet, so don't try to tie me down like this.
I'm not trying to tie you down, but we're living together. At least let me know if you don't need dinner.
I'm not going to lose my freedom just because I got married. I'll be home by 10 p.m., so go ahead and eat dinner by yourself.
All right, by 10, right? You're really coming home, right?
You sound just like my mom. I'm an adult now, so stop treating me like a kid.
But tomorrow's our wedding day. You should get some rest and be in good shape.
I can manage my own health, thanks. If you keep nagging me, I might not want to get married anymore.
What?
You should be more grateful that you get to marry an elite guy like me. I graduated at the top of my class and now I'm working at a top company. I'm one of the top earners among my peers, and I've got the looks to match. A plain girl like you getting together with me is nothing short of a miracle, right?
Sure, I'm just an ordinary girl, but you're pretty confident in yourself, aren't you?
Of course. I'm a rising star, and everyone around me knows it. Even my boss and colleagues say the company wouldn't run without me.
Maybe you are good at your job, Joseph, but...
Not only that, I'm great at sports, and I'm active in the local team too. Nora, you're really lucky. You landed a perfect guy like me. I can already see how jealous other women are going to be.
But Joseph, you were so kind when we were dating. It feels like you've become cold ever since we decided to get married.
Really? I don't think I've changed at all.
You used to text me more often, and you never went out drinking without telling me.
Who I drink with is my own business. Besides, do I really need to be overly nice now that we're getting married?
What?
To a man, a wife is like a possession, isn't she?
Don't talk about women like they're objects.
But you're marrying me because you want to be mine, right?
I do want to be with you, but I'm not your possession.
Whatever. I'm ending this conversation here. I'm in the middle of having a great time with my friends.
Jesus. Just don't drink too much since tomorrow's a big day. Joseph, it's already way past 10 p.m. I want to go to bed soon to be ready for tomorrow. How long are you planning to keep drinking?
Shut up, idiot.
What?
I'll drink as much as I want. It's my business.
You're really drunk, aren't you? You promised to be home by 10 p.m.
It's not my fault. My best friends won't let me leave. After all, tonight's drinking party is also a celebration of my wedding. The guest of honor can't just leave in the middle of it.
You're going to drink at the reception tomorrow anyway. There's no need to drink the night before.
You just don't get it. Tomorrow is the wedding, right? That means tonight is my last night as a bachelor. This is my only chance to go wild with my buddies.
I really don't understand. Just because you're getting married doesn't mean you can't drink with your friends anymore.
You're so annoying. If you're so bored, Why don't you go out and enjoy your last night as a single woman with your friends? Oh, wait. My bad. You don't have any friends, unlike popular me.
What?
You're an introvert who can't even drink because of your weak constitution. You'll never have the chance to enjoy hanging out with a big group of friends like I do.
I do have friends, and I can have fun even without drinking.
Yeah, right. You're spending the night alone at home right now, aren't you? Fine. I'll enjoy my last night of freedom enough for the both of us.
You drunk idiot! It's ridiculous to be getting wasted with your friends the night before our wedding. Stop drinking and come home. You won't find any buses running, and I'm ordering you to call it a night as your soon-to-be wife.
Don't mess with me, you asshole. You're not even my wife yet, so don't get cocky. I could cancel tomorrow's wedding if I wanted to.
What did you just say? No matter how drunk you are, I can't let that slide. There are some things you just don't joke about.
Shut up, idiot. A woman like you with no friends would be a spinster if it weren't for me marrying you. You should understand your place.
What's with that attitude? Fine, whatever. If you were having so much fun with your buddies, keep drinking. But if you miss the last bus, I'm not coming to pick you up no matter what.
I don't need you to pick me up. I drove today, so I don't need to worry about the last train.
What? You drove to go drinking today?
Yeah, I'm drinking at a friend's house. His place is kind of far from the bus stops, so driving was just more convenient.
But if you're drinking, you can't drive.
You really are a dumb woman. I can ask someone to drive for me. Anyway, we're still having a great time, so go ahead and sleep. I'll come home in a bit.
You always say that and then end up staying out until morning. But tomorrow is our wedding, so that's not going to happen, right?
Of course not. Even I'm not that much of an idiot when it comes to drinking.
All right, make sure you come home. I'm going to bed, so be quiet when you come in. If you end up too hungover to attend the wedding, I won't forgive you. Joseph, you didn't come home after all.
My bad. I ended up crashing at my friend's place.
If that was the case, you could have at least let me know.
I didn't want to wake you by calling in the middle of the night.
Anyway, I need you to come home soon. Today is our wedding day after all.
I'm not coming home today.
What?
We drank until morning and now I've got a massive hangover. I'm planning to rest a bit more at my friend's place. We're renting the outfits at the venue anyway, so I'll just take a shower here and head straight to the wedding venue.
I wanted us to go to the venue together.
We'll meet at the venue anyway, so that's fine, right?
All right. I'll head to the venue early. We have the rehearsal, so don't be late.
Yeah, I got it. See you later. Hey, Nora. You told me not to be late, but you're not even at the venue yet. What kind of bride are you? Do you even care?
What? Joseph?
I actually showed up on time to the venue. Even though I'm feeling terrible with this hangover, I still managed to get up and come to the venue. And after all your nagging, you're the one who's late? You're such a terrible bride.
Wait a minute. Haven't you listened to my voicemail? I'm at the hospital right now.
What? Why the hell are you at the hospital? Don't tell me you got so nervous that you got lost or something.
No, idiot. This morning, on my way to the venue, I got hit by a car. I was rushed to the hospital in an emergency.
What? You got hit by a car?
He didn't come home even by morning, so I had to carry everything by myself to the venue. Then, I got hit by a car that ran a red light. Luckily, someone nearby called an ambulance right away, and they saved me. The hospital was closed, so they treated me quickly.
Wow. This is seriously unbelievable. Of all days, you get into an accident today. Are you stupid? You've really embarrassed me, your husband.
What? Why are you mad at me? I'm the victim of the accident. Aren't you worried about my injuries?
You're texting me, so it can't be that bad. Besides, even if it was a red light, you should have been paying more attention and avoided it. Knowing you were probably walking slowly while looking at your phone.
I wasn't using my phone while walking.
Anyway, it's your fault for getting hit. It's a waste of time to worry about an idiot who gets hit while walking carelessly.
What did you say?
If you're fine, then just hurry up and get to the venue. The staff at the venue are starting to panic because we need to get dressed and we're running late. Guests are already arriving and we're seriously running out of time.
What are you talking about? I can't possibly make it in this condition after the accident. I got hit hard by a car that ran a red light. I'm covered in cuts and blood. I even broke my left leg. I can't walk on my own.
What? Is that serious?
So, as much as it breaks my heart, we have to cancel the wedding today. I'm really sorry to all the guests.
Are you kidding me? We can't just cancel on the day of the wedding. I've never heard of such a thing.
I'm not joking. This is beyond their control. If we explain the situation, everyone will understand.
Shut up. I'm the one who doesn't understand. I went to the trouble of showing up on time for the wedding. I even pushed through a hangover and a pounding headache to be here. And now you're saying it's canceled? All my effort would be wasted.
Excuse me?
And my parents and siblings came all the way from our hometown. My boss and friends adjusted their schedules to be here. How do you think I'll feel if we cancel on the day of the wedding?
Even if you say that, the accident was unavoidable. I want to have the wedding too, but there's no way I can wear a wedding dress covered in blood.
This can't be happening. If only you hadn't gotten into that accident, if you had just avoided the car, there wouldn't be any problem. I should have just kept drinking until noon. It would have been better if I just slept in at my friend's place until midday.
You don't have to talk like that. Can't you at least try to understand how I'm feeling?
I'm done. The wedding is canceled and so is our marriage, Nora. Who'd want to marry a bride covered in blood?
What did you just say?
It's only fair, after you embarrass me like this. Who needs a bride who ends up in the hospital on her wedding day? I'm better off getting rid of you as soon as possible.
If things had gone differently, I might not have even survived. I'm covered in injuries, but at least I'm still alive. I'm in pain, and I'm heartbroken that we can't have the wedding we planned. How can you say something like that to your fiancé?
Shut up! All of this is your fault. You're the one who got hit by the car.
What?
You'll pay the cancellation fee for the wedding. If you hadn't gotten into that accident, we wouldn't have to cancel. It's all your responsibility, so you should be the one to pay for it.
You've got to be kidding me. And now you're dumping the cancellation fee on me alone?
Oh, and don't forget about the compensation you owe me too. I was really looking forward to today's wedding, but now it's canceled and I'm hurt because of it. So you owe me compensation.
Compensation? Why should I have to pay you compensation?
You know, it's unheard of to cancel a wedding on the day of. Thanks to you, I'm a laughingstock. So you have an obligation to compensate me. You ruined the wedding, so I'm demanding compensation. Who would want to tie the knot with a bride who's injured?
Do you even know the real reason?
What?
The reason I got injured. But I guess you wouldn't care since you didn't even worry when I got hit by a car. You probably don't care about why I got hurt either.
What are you talking about? You got hurt because you weren't paying attention and got hit by a car. What else could there be?
I was hit by the car you were driving, so I was injured because of you. You're the one who hurt me and now you're demanding compensation?
What? There's no way it was my car. I'm telling you, I wasn't the one who hit you.
I wouldn't fail to recognize my own boyfriend's car. The make, the color, the license plate. It was all your car, Joseph. How dare you run a red light and hit the bride on her wedding day?
That's not true. I was in a hurry, so I was driving a bit fast, yeah. And maybe I did run a red light once or twice. But there's no way I could have hit you.
You said you crashed at your friend's place and passed out, right? If you drank until morning, there's no way the alcohol was out of your system. After I texted you in the morning, you probably fell back asleep and overslept. And then, without time to call for a driver, you sped off in a panic, right? Speeding, running red lights, and to top it all off, a hit and run? You're the lowest of the low.
No, that's not what happened. Sure, I was speeding, but I didn't realize I had hit someone.
There's no way that excuse will work. After you hit me, your car stopped for a moment, but then it sped off. You clearly noticed me and then ran away.
Oh, well,
Of course I plan to file a police report. Drunk driving and a hit and run. You're looking at some pretty serious charges.
You've got to be kidding me. Wait, please. There's no way you'd file a report against your fiancé. We're supposed to be getting married, right? Are you really okay with turning your husband into a criminal?
Huh? We're not getting married, remember? You said yourself that our wedding was canceled.
Oh.
You don't want a bride covered in blood, right? You don't want a woman who ends up in the hospital on her wedding day, right?
Well, that was...
It makes me sad to think about handing my own husband over to the police. But if you're not my husband, then there's no issue, is there? Without any guilt, I can file the report. And honestly, I'm glad the marriage is off.
Please, Nora, don't file the report. Canceling the wedding was just a joke, I swear. I really do want to marry you, so please don't turn me over to the police.
Don't be ridiculous. Who would marry a hit-and-run criminal who caused serious injuries? If you don't want to be turned in, then go to the police yourself.
What's with that attitude? You're getting all high and mighty just because I was being nice. You should just shut up and marry me. No one's going to take a damaged woman with serious injuries.
What did you say?
Don't get cocky just because you got a little hurt. You should realize your position. If you don't marry me, a woman like you with scars will be single for life.
What?
So just keep quiet and marry me. Your parents would be devastated if you ended up single and scarred for life. If it's a choice between marrying a jerk like you or staying single forever, I'd rather be single. What? What did you just say? Nora is my precious daughter, raised with love by me and my wife. There's no way we'd let her marry someone like you scumbag. Huh? Wait, am I speaking with Nora's father? You're such a lowlife that I couldn't stand it anymore, so I decided to step in. Wait a minute, why are you on her WhatsApp? I got a call from the hospital right after the accident. I was so shocked that I rushed to the hospital without telling anyone. Not even you, Joseph. What? You're at the hospital right now? I was expecting to see my daughter in her wedding dress today, but instead, I'm seeing her wrapped in bandages from head to toe. And to think that the one responsible is you, the groom, Joseph? You'd better be ready to take full responsibility for this. Of course, sir. That's why I'm trying to take responsibility by marrying Nora. But Nora says she doesn't want to marry me. Please, you need to tell her to marry me. Shut up, you worthless piece of trash. There's no way I'm letting you ruin my daughter's life any further. You'll be paying for Nora's medical bills, her emotional trauma, and all the wasted time she spent in this relationship. The only way you can take responsibility is by paying up. What? I don't think paying money will fully take responsibility for what you've done to my daughter. But it's better than nothing. I'll be consulting with a lawyer to move forward on this. So you better be prepared to take responsibility like a man. No way.
Joseph, you really are a scumbag.
What?
I just found out that you've been spreading rumors at the venue. What's going on?
How did this get out so fast?
My friends who were invited to the wedding have been bombarding me with messages. They're saying not to give up on the marriage just because of the accident. They believe that you, Joseph, would love me no matter what. What the hell is going on?
Well, I couldn't exactly tell everyone the truth, you know? So I kind of exaggerated the story a little. I told them that you asked to break off the engagement. I mentioned to everyone that after the accident, you were really upset about your injuries. You said things like, I don't deserve you with these scars, and since I love you, I think we should cancel the wedding.
Don't you dare! Go fix those lies right now and tell everyone the truth. Otherwise, I'll expose everything myself.
Please, Nora, can't you just help me out a little? I'll break up with you like you wanted, and I'll cover all the medical bills. So can't you just go along with my story? Just a little? That's all I'm asking.
Is that why you ask your friends to cover for you? Even though you were really out drinking with your mistress? You told them to say you all were having drinks together, right?
What? How did you find out about that?
Looks like you panicked and reached out to your friends in a hurry, Joseph. You told them you accidentally hit me with your car after drinking and begged them to help you figure out how to avoid getting reported. But instead of helping you, your friends were the ones who panicked and contacted me. He just asked us to cover for him. We weren't drinking together, so please don't include us in any police reports, they said.
What?
You know, those who encourage drunk driving can be held responsible too. If they were really drinking with you and didn't stop you from driving, they'd all be accomplices to the crime. So they quickly came clean to me. He wasn't drinking with us. He was out with his mistress, they said.
No way. They all betrayed me.
Betrayed? Who would stand by a criminal like you?
Damn it. I thought my friends would have my back.
I'm disgusted. To think you had a mistress and you spent the night before our wedding drinking with her until morning? Getting great advice, was it? Then, with that advice in mind, you hit and ran over your bride. You're the worst.
Wait, Nora, it's not like that. I ended things with her a long time ago. It was just a fling from the start. You're the only one I really care about, Nora.
Listening to excuses from a scumbag is just a waste of time. You'll be paying for my medical bills and the compensation for breaking off the engagement.
Give me a break. I don't have that kind of money.
Oh, but you're an elite at a big company, so paying compensation should be no problem. You were bragging about your top-class salary, remember?
But if you report me, I probably won't be able to keep my job.
Exactly. I'm never going to forgive you, so you better be prepared for what's coming. Joseph rushed to the hospital in a panic and begged for forgiveness from me and my parents. But I didn't hesitate to file the police report. Joseph was promptly arrested and was fired from his job immediately. As expected, the charges against him are severe, and it's rumored he'll likely face a prison sentence without parole. The compensation I demanded is being covered by his parents for now, but they were furious about the whole situation and have vowed to recover every penny from Joseph once he's released. As for me, I had to stay in the hospital for a few days due to my injuries from the accident, but I've since recovered and returned to work. I'm currently living at my parents' home. Although this experience was terrible, I'm trying to stay positive by thinking that I'm lucky to have discovered my fiancé's true nature before getting married. Hey, Penelope. It's me, Jane. Are you free now? What the... Jane? Haha! Are you freaked out hearing from me after a long while? I thought you had blocked me. Glad we're still connected. I didn't expect you to reach out to me. I figured there was no need to block you. I mean, what you did was way out of line, you know? I thought you'd be too ashamed to contact me. But hey, maybe I underestimated you. Wait! Are you still holding on to what happened 5 years ago? Obviously. You ran off with my fiancé, remember? I haven't forgiven you. Not even close. Wow! You're really persistent. It's been 5 years. Come on, move on. No way, I can't. We were about to get married and had everything set up. But then, I had to cancel the venue and explain everything to family and friends. You created a huge mess. Hey, at least it was before you got married. Dodged the divorce bullet. You should be thankful for that. Thankful? This is no laughing matter. You made Mom and Dad so upset. How can you act all chill about that? They gave me the family house as a wedding gift. They even renovated it for us. We were planning to live there. But because you stole him away, I got stuck alone in that big house. Oh, right! They moved to a smaller place, didn't they? Yeah, they did. You also stomped on their feelings. That's why they cut ties with you, didn't they? They're way too strict. I mean, it's the same guy no matter which sister he marries, right? It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Geez, that's not the point. He'll still be a son-in-law to them anyway. They're being way too dramatic about it. To cut me out over something like this? I thought they were just saying that. But they've been ignoring me for the past 5 years. Of course. It's expected after you snatched away my fiancé. So, why are you contacting me now? If it's not something super important, I'll end this chat right here. I'm just like Mom and Dad. I don't want anything to do with you if possible. Oh, come on. You're so cold. We're sisters, so it's fine to keep in touch once in a while, isn't it? Plus, I want to apologize to you. You don't need to apologize for what happened 5 years ago. If my ex-fiancé is making you happy now, that's enough for me. No, it's not about that. Then what? Michael and I broke up ages ago. Broke up? Yeah. Wait, didn't you marry him? Nah, never did. We were talking about it though, but I dumped him before we got there. Unbelievable. What happened? You went to the trouble of taking him from me and even paid compensation, but you just dumped him like that? I'll be honest with you. He didn't have much potential, you know. Oh God. You probably know best, but he had a low salary. He was your fiancé, so I pursued him. But once he became mine, I came to my senses. I realized marrying a regular guy holding a mediocre job does not have much merit. You're terrible. Seriously? Why did you even think about marrying him? What was so good about him? Well, you make good money, so I guess marrying him wouldn't have been an issue. At that time, I was in love with everything about him. I didn't care about his income. But turns out, he betrayed me, so my judgment was off. I just can't deal with a low-income guy like that. When I get married, I want to quit working and be a full-time homemaker. You're so low. So you only took him because he was my fiancé? You actually didn't have feelings for him? So what do you want to apologize for now? That I stole your fiancé again. What fiancé? I don't even have one. You don't need to lie. No, seriously. I do have a boyfriend, but we just started dating recently. We're not engaged yet. Oh, please. Stop putting up a tough front. Your fiancé's been distant lately, right? Maybe he already brought up breaking up? I'm telling you, there's no fiancé. And things are fine between my boyfriend and me. Jeez! If you keep being stubborn like that, the conversation won't move forward. So, who's this supposed fiancé you're talking about? Tell me his name. Still playing dumb, huh? It's Kevin. Kevin who? Come on, you know. Do I need to describe what he looks like? You're engaged to him, right? Hold on a sec. Let me think about all the guys I know. I still don't know anyone named Kevin. You're talking about someone I'm not acquainted with. This is hilarious! Is it? You're desperately trying to protect your pride by acting like you have no clue. Just because I stole your fiancé again. But the fact is, I did snatch him. So, let's talk assuming he's my fiancé. How did you meet him? I saw him leaving your house. He was so hot, so I went after him and struck up a conversation. And you know what? He gave me his number right away. How do you know where I live? Duh, obviously. What are you talking about? Then I started going out with him. When I told him how I felt about him, he said he liked me too. Seriously? I'm such a troublemaker, ain't I? No man can resist my charm. Even if he's engaged, he easily fell for me. Thank goodness I was born beautiful, unlike you. Sure. So, give up now and break up with him as soon as possible. I have no idea where the misunderstanding is coming from. But this time, it doesn't sound like it matters since you're not causing any harm to me. What? You're okay with losing your fiancé? I'm telling you, I don't have one. Sure, whatever. I'll let it slide this time. This conversation's going nowhere, and it's starting to annoy me. Dealing with you is exhausting, so don't contact me anymore. Don't you want compensation? Nah, don't need it. I mean, you don't have that kind of money anyway, right? I'm pretty much living hand to mouth. And to be honest, things are tough. But I can't just not take responsibility after hurting you. I can't pay it all at once, but I'll work hard and pay it in installments. I said I don't need it. Besides, I don't even have the right to receive it. Seriously? Yes. Impressive. A successful career woman is generous with money, huh? I'll take your word for it. Guess I'm getting a fiancé for free this time then. I'm confused, but suit yourself. I can't see your face now, but you must be crying and feeling devastated. Sorry for making things tough for you all the time. But hey, I'll make sure to find happiness for both of us, okay? Penelope! I was wondering who's been bombarding me with calls. You again. I've been calling you, but you don't pick up. I'm busy, you know. It's Saturday, so you don't work today. It seems like you haven't been home for a while. Where are you? I'm on a business trip. Ah, that's why. Listen, didn't I tell you not to contact me anymore? If it's about the whole took your fiancé drama, I'm not interested. It's irrelevant to me. We're not speaking in the same language, you know? No, it's not about that. I need to apologize to you again. What now? I, kinda got your house along with the fiancé. It's mine now. My house? Oopsie, sorry. I keep taking things from you, but this time, I'm taking your fiancé and a place to live. The place to live? You mean the place I live right now? Yep, that one. But you've been gone for so long, so I just took the house along with Kevin. By the way, the place is so cozy. It's the old family home where I grew up. I thought it would be falling apart, but it's been renovated beautifully. The bathroom's all new and shiny. Wait, Jane, you're inside that house? Of course! But I didn't just barge in. Kevin let me in. And guess what? We're chilling together in the living room right now. That's not my house. Oh, you're funny. Why are you still playing dumb? Actually, I'm curious. Why do you think it's my house? Whose else could it be? This is our family home. You got it from our parents, and now you're living with Kevin, right? But he's mine now. You're dumped. Please move out as soon as possible. Oh yeah, I'll quickly pack your stuff together. When you're back from your trip, make sure to swing by and pick it up, okay? Wait, Jane, don't touch anything. Why not? Do you still have feelings for Kevin or something? There's just too much stuff here, and it's in the way. I want to clean up. None of that is mine. Yeah, right. I don't live there anymore. Can you stop desperately lying? You've got it all wrong. That house isn't mine anymore. I sold it a year ago. What? It was too big for me, so I live in an apartment now. Mom and Dad were okay with selling it. What do you mean you sold it? Aren't you living here with Kevin? God, no. I don't know who this Kevin guy is. Does he live there? Yeah. He's living here with his fiancée. And he said she was away on a business trip for a while. She isn't me. If you still doubt it, ask him for her name. Oh no! I asked him for his fiancé's name. It wasn't you. See, I told you. Sounds like you've got it all twisted. But, come on! How was I supposed to know that you sold the house? Well, it's been 5 years since we cut off contact, so I guess you couldn't have known. It was sold to a real estate agency a year ago. I had no idea who moved in afterward, but apparently it's a couple who are engaged. You're kidding me! So I didn't steal Kevin from you, but from someone I don't even know? That sounds right. Oh no! What am I going to do? It's gonna be a mess when she comes back. Yeah, probably. Help me! No way. I'm out of state on a business trip. But Kevin's planning to break up with her and marry you, right? If he's made up his mind, maybe you just let him handle her? I mean, I'm thinking about marriage, but we haven't made any promises yet. He told me that she won't be back for a while, and he suggested we live together during that time. That sounds like he's just playing with you. But he said he loves me. I don't know, but I have a feeling there's going to be disaster waiting for you. I want no part in it. Wait! Penelope! Bye. Penelope, help! Please, pick up the phone. Seriously, that's enough. What do you want now? I'm in trouble. Kevin's girlfriend just came back. Oh, she's back already? Wasn't she supposed to be away on a long business trip? Someone spilled about him cheating. She went ballistic and returned earlier than expected. So, did you bump into her? No, I haven't seen her yet. I'm hiding in the upstairs bathroom, but she'll find me soon. She's going nuts, searching every room right now. Wow, that sounds intense. What should I do in this situation? Is there any way to sneak out without her noticing? Considering the layout of the house, sneaking out from the second floor isn't feasible. You might just have to go out and apologize. I don't want to. I'm scared. She'll go berserk on me. Well, what do you expect? You went after a guy who was engaged. It's inevitable. I thought he was with you. I'm speechless. Are you implying it's okay to steal a guy if it's me? Even though it happened to you 5 years ago, you're still chatting with me like now. I thought, with time, you'd forgive me again. Stop underestimating me. I haven't forgiven you, and I won't in the future. Oh, shoot! What? I hear her coming up the stairs. Well then, I'm out. Wait! Help me! What should I even say to apologize to her? Figure it out yourself. Penelope! Oh no, this isn't really happening. Morning, Penelope. Oh, Jane. Glad you're okay. I thought maybe you got beaten up and ended up in the hospital or something. I'm fine, but Kevin and I got kicked out of the house. Turns out, his girlfriend bought it and it's in her name. So she told us to get out. We're at my apartment right now. Allowing a mistress into a house bought by her is quite tactless of him. Well, at least both of you are okay, right? It's not okay at all. She's demanding money from us. Understandable. You snatched someone else's fiancé. Both of you need to own up. You were planning to pay me initially, so it's not really surprising, is it? But Kevin works part-time, not a full-time employee. It seems he doesn't have that much money. Didn't you know that and still stay with him? I had no idea. I was told he was working for a big company, so I thought he was making good money. But turns out, he's just doing odd jobs as a part-timer. Well, if he's working in a big company, technically it's not a lie. So he wants me to pay for him. I got totally fooled. I don't have that much money either. But you're at fault too for being deceived. You just need to pay up. So, I have a favor to ask? Oh no. Can you lend me some money? No way. I'll pay it back, I promise. Yeah, right. Why not? Your only sister's in trouble. You have to help me. I don't think of you as my sister. All of this is your own doing, isn't it? No, please. You have some financial flexibility, so help me a bit. I have no interest in giving a single cent to a woman who enjoys destroying other people's lives. You're so stingy. I'm fine with being stingy. Figure it out yourselves since it's your mess. I have to go back to work now. Wait, Penelope! Help me! Jane took on loans and paid the wedding cancellation and other related charges to the fiancé. Kevin moved into her apartment, but she got fed up with him not trying to work, kicked him out, and broke up with him. At last, she realized she had enough of aiming for my fiancé. However, that realization came too late, and she ended up with a tragic outcome. The rumors about her trying to steal a man who was engaged spread at her workplace, making it uncomfortable for her to continue working, which led to her resigning. Furthermore, struggling to repay debts, she fell behind on rent, leading to eviction from the apartment she lived in. The troubled Jane persistently contacted both our parents and me, but obviously we ignored her. With nowhere to go, she's been couch surfing, living a life akin to homelessness. As for her ex, Kevin, I have no clue where he is or what he's up to, but he probably isn't leading a decent life. As for me, I got engaged to my boyfriend, and we're getting married soon. 5 years ago, I was at rock bottom, having my fiancé taken by Jane, but now I'm filled with happiness. After marriage, we plan to move to his hometown, so I don't have to worry about her targeting me again. My parents are overjoyed about marriage, and I genuinely want to build a warm family this time around.
Hey, Tanner, where are you gonna bring me downstairs? You brought me up here saying you had something to show, but then you haven't bothered to come get me.
Ugh, if you want to come down, just do it yourself. Huh.
I'm in a wheelchair, you know that.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you couldn't climb up and down stairs by yourself.
Stop teasing already, just come up here, please.
Nope.
What?
I'm heading out for an overseas trip right now.
What the heck?
I'm getting picked up soon, so I don't have time to get you down.
Wait, what are you talking about? You didn't tell me anything about you going on a trip.
No need to tell you anyway. You can't go with those legs, you know.
Then, who are you going with?
My mom.
With Marcia?
She hasn't been abroad before. Since I got a bonus, I decided to take her to Paris, a place she always wanted to go.
You're still such a mama's boy, huh?
What did you say?
She's more important than me, right?
What's wrong with being nice to my mom?
I don't mind you going on a trip with her, but seriously, of all times, you decide to go when I'm having trouble? It's just not right.
Come on, it's your fault for ending up in a wheelchair. Now I have to take care of you. It's a real pain, you know.
I know I've caused you trouble, and I'm sorry about that. I understand the accident was partly my fault.
Okay, so you know.
But how could you leave me up here and go on a trip with your mom? There's no need to be so mean.
Even she thinks you're useless and wants me to divorce you.
That's awful. But you know, if I have to endure being treated like this, I'd rather just divorce you.
Not happening.
Why not?
I heard you're getting a hefty sum from the insurance.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear from them.
So why would I ditch a cripple who's like a money-making machine? Huh.
Don't say it like that. If I work hard in rehabilitation, I might be able to walk again.
Don't. If you recover, the amount might go down.
Are you just with me for the money?
Is there anything else? You can't even do basic chores. Just wander around in a wheelchair, taking up space. What's the point of having a woman like that?
I've had enough of all these hurtful remarks.
Then why not just go meet your creator? I'm thinking if you get all depressed about being in a wheelchair and say your goodbyes to this world, the compensation might skyrocket, you know?
What the heck are you even saying? I'm trying my best to get better.
Oops, looks like the car's here. Well, I'm out. I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Are you seriously leaving me behind?
The one stuck in a wheelchair better tough it up alone. No water or food up there, so you might suffer for a bit. But you'll get used to it soon enough, haha.
Do you think I'm just gonna sit here?
Just so you know, you can't call for help.
Why not?
Wi-Fi is gonna cut off soon, so it's a waste trying to call anyone. Haha.
I still have cellular.
Your phone's being disconnected. You've been home and barely using it, so never noticed, huh?
You're so calculating.
Once I get back in 2 weeks, I'll take away your phone and erase the history. Perfect crime.
Do you want me gone that much?
Yup, seriously, a nuisance. Can't deal with a woman who can't walk.
I see. I get it.
Thought about just taking direct action, but that seemed kinda scary, you know. So I figured this was the best way.
If I endure thirst and hunger, maybe God will come to pick me up.
Oh, you're getting motivated.
Yeah, feels like there's no point being here.
Good girl. The tricky part is having the will to live. Haha.
But if I kick the bucket here, this house becomes a crime scene, you know.
All set with a blue tarp for that.
It's not that easy, I think.
Don't move out of the tarp. It'll be a hassle to deal with later, okay? It'll be easier if I just roll you up and toss away.
Got it.
Well, I'm gonna cut off the Wi-Fi now. Don't come back to lie and haunt me. Okay? I'm scared of that kind of stuff, you know?
Alright, got it. I love you.
Huh?
I'll watch over you once I'm gone. I'll be by your side forever.
Stop it, seriously. Well then, good luck. Meredith, I just landed. Oh right, forgot you don't have Wi-Fi. Anyway, maybe you're already gone. Darn you. You've really done terrible harm. Meredith? I won't let you get away with this. How could you do something so awful to her? Who's this? Josh, her brother. Oh, him. Why do you have her phone? I couldn't get in touch with her, so I came over. And this is how I find my sister. Well, why is she left upstairs in her wheelchair? Well, maybe she started rehabilitation. I saw the chat history. You intentionally left her up here. Oh, you saw that? I was planning to erase it later. You pulled this stunt and then went on a trip? Outrageous. Why are you so mad? What kind of person wouldn't be upset after seeing their family end up like this? I should be the one to get upset, you know. I married her because she was a healthy, strong woman. But then she became useless after the accident. If that's the case, you should have split up, like she suggested. You kept her around for the money, but treated her like a nuisance. I'm the type to use whatever's available. You're the lowest human. Can't believe you call yourself her husband. Once she ended up in a wheelchair, my love for her disappeared. With no Wi-Fi, no water, no food, she must have suffered a lot. Did she seriously kick the bucket there? Yeah. Man, she's really dumb, huh? What did you say? I mean, her legs are bad, but her arms still work, right? She could have crawled to the stairs and tumbled down. That would have caused more injuries. But isn't it better than starving? She probably gave up on living, unloved by her husband and with no hope for the future. Maybe she just wanted to be liberated from all that pain. If that's the case, I guess it's good for her? Hey Josh, you're not thinking about turning me into the police, right? What you did is a crime. Abandonment of a dependent person. Come on, don't exaggerate. It was just a typical couple's fight. If you say I had no malicious intent, then I won't be charged, right? Right up until the battery died, she was writing a message for you in the Notes app. I'll copy and paste here right now. Oh. Always by your side, watching over you. Ugh. Even if I become just a soul, I won't leave you. What the heck? Kinda creepy. She's probably holding a grudge against you. Oh man, this is giving me goosebumps. Maybe she's next to you right now. Cut it out. You can't deal with ghosts or anything like that. My grandma was sensitive to the supernatural. I've been hearing those unexplainable stories since I was a kid. Spirits that can't move on are a real pain, so be careful. I'm heading to Voodoo Lady right now. Why? I'm gonna get a purification done. Are you going to cast off my precious sister's soul? Look, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sure she doesn't want me to be miserable either. I doubt that. I'll use the money she left wisely. What about the funeral and the grave? Please handle them. Are you sure about that? As long as I'm fine after the purification. I get your point now. Listen, I just got off a long flight and I'm tired. The house feels eerie, so I won't go back for a while. I'll stay at my mom's place until I feel okay. If it's messy, please, clean it up for me. Got it. Josh, pick up! Man, what is it at this early hour? Thank goodness, you still haven't canceled her phone number. I don't have your contact. I was worried I couldn't get in touch with you. What do you want? I've had it, man. Had what? I hear Meredith's voice at night. She sounds agonizing, saying, I'm hungry, I want something to eat. How sad. Because she left on an empty stomach. Have you been praying for her soul over there? Offer her favorite snacks at her grave. That's useless, you know. She's haunting you out of resentment. Oh God, spare me. You know what? I think I had a glimpse of a long-haired woman giving me an icy stare from the shadow yesterday. She looked just like her. If it's not just a voice but also appearing, that's strong evidence of deep resentment. Seriously? Anything else? There shouldn't be anyone else in the house but me, but I hear noises, and when I come home from work, things are out of place. That's proof that she's around. Have you been going back home regularly? Yeah, but I'm scared to go upstairs. Also, the blue tarp I put on the floor upstairs was folded and placed in the downstairs closet. Did you do that? Blue tarp? I tossed it after finding her, so it shouldn't be there. Really? Oh no. So that means she might have put it in the closet. No way. She can't do that, can she? She was a meticulous person, you know. Even as a soul, she probably couldn't stand leaving things messy. No way. I'm freaking out. Do something. Did you get a purification done? I did. I paid $250, but there's been no effect. Maybe you need to go again. Oh man, really? If you go for a proper purification, it should cost more than that. Is it that expensive? I think I remember my grandma saying something like that. Can I just ask her to do it for me? She's long gone. Darn it. I can't go on like this. I hear her voice every night crying, I'm in pain, I'm lonely. Well, since that's gonna last a lifetime, you'll get used to it eventually. No freaking way! She's your sister! Take responsibility and help her move on. Should have taken care of her yourself instead of neglecting her. I feel bad about it. That's why I apologize to her out loud every night. But then I hear her say she won't forgive me. It's so freaky that I feel like I'm going crazy. Just suck it up. Hey, come over here and try to talk to her. Nope, later, man. Wait, Josh! Hey, Meredith, I got a message from Tanner earlier. Sounded like he was pretty freaked out.
He's scared of things like the supernatural big time. If he watches scary shows on TV, he can't even go to the bathroom alone at night.
Seriously, he's such a kid.
I'm getting tired of haunting his place every night now.
I can't believe you pulled this stunt for this long.
I'm pissed off, you know. Money and divorce ain't gonna make it right.
True. When I saw those messages, I was ready to blow a fuse too.
I'm glad you came over that day. You saved my life, you know.
I had work near your place, so I just dropped by. Nobody answered the door, and when I realized your phone was disconnected, I felt something was off. Then I heard your voice from the upstairs window.
When I saw you, I swear I felt the presence of Jesus, the Savior.
The front door was locked, but luckily the kitchen window was open. I didn't expect you to be left stranded on the second floor, though.
If I really wanted to, I guess I could have gone down by clinging to the railing.
Well, you might have slipped all the way down and added more injuries. It was risky to do it on your own. Anyhow, it's awesome that you're walking again.
Yeah, my recovery was so fast that even my physio was dumbfounded. I was determined to walk again, especially to get back at Tanner.
Anger is a powerful thing. I can feel it when I look at you.
But seriously, he didn't even think about my funeral and stuff. It ticks me off even more.
When are you gonna come clean? I'm sure he's gonna figure it out soon, even though he's an airhead.
Never.
Seriously?
He can stay scared for the rest of his life. You can just tell him that the funeral was done, only with the family.
But what about the marriage record? If he checks it online, he'll easily find out.
That idiot doesn't even understand any legal procedures. Just make up some excuse and have him sign the divorce papers.
Is he that dumb?
Yeah, super dumb. Even when we got married, he was clueless about the paperwork. He thought once he proposed, we were legally married.
Why'd you marry someone like that?
I found his airheadedness cute back then. Now I seriously regret it, though.
The tarp thing too. I mean, you'd think he'd imagine the police coming to clean it up. But more than worrying about getting arrested, he's only scared of supernatural phenomena. It's pretty crazy.
Well, what am I going to do to him today?
Having a spare key gives you an upper hand, huh? You can sneak into the house whenever you want.
Yeah, he's such a sissy, you know. It's amusing how he freaks out with just a little scare. I guess I'm going to hide in the closet again and play some pranks today.
You're such a quirk.
Considering what he did to me, karma won't bite me.
Don't go too far, though.
Well, I guess I'll give him a fanfare tonight.
Help me, Josh. I'm going insane. I was in the bathroom and someone knocked. There's only me in the house. I almost wet myself. Thankfully, I was in the bathroom.
Honey?
What?
It's me, Meredith.
Stop it. I'm really losing it.
Help me, honey. I'm in pain.
Please, stop it, Josh.
Okay, should we switch to a voice call? You want to hear your beloved wife's voice, right?
No way. It's too scary to talk directly. Is this really Meredith? So you are alive?
No.
A person who's not in this world can't text.
Don't you know, I can use telepathy to send messages on the phone.
What?
Being sent off by you, I wander aimlessly with nowhere to go. It's painful, it's lonely. I won't forgive you.
I hear it every night.
You were in the bathroom for quite a while earlier.
My stomach hasn't been great lately. It's your fault.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what to do. I can't leave you.
Please, just go somewhere else.
I remember something my grandma said a long time ago. If I release my attachment to this world, I can find peace.
So, what should I do?
Please, divorce me.
Divorce? You're not in this world anymore, so what does it matter?
But you haven't done any paperwork, right? We're technically still married, so I guess I can't let go of you. Ask Josh. He'll tell you how to go through the process.
Got it. Anything else? If you have any lingering attachments, tell me.
You need to include that you're giving up all shared property in the divorce papers.
What the heck?
We were saving money for the future, right?
I'm planning to use it for another trip with Mom.
Oh, really? Then maybe I should visit her after this.
Stop it, don't scare her.
So you'll do what I say, right?
Okay, whatever. What I do with...
To give everything to Josh.
That'll just benefit him.
But you've left all my funeral arrangements and the grave to him without contributing a penny, right?
Fine. Divorce and money. If that's what it takes for you to find peace.
And some alimony.
Huh? Are you kidding me? You're alive, aren't you? You're pulling a prank on me.
How I wish I was still living. I'm behind you right now. Can't you feel me? You're wearing a black hoodie and gray sweatpants.
Oh, yeah. But that's just what I usually wear. You just guessed it.
There's a beer bottle and potato chips on the table. With that kind of diet, you'll get a beer belly.
Oh my god. I can't see you, but are you really here?
Yes, I am. Being able to communicate with you like this through telepathy means you know what might happen next, right?
What?
If I really try, I might be able to bring you to my side.
You...
Be careful when you're waiting for the traffic lights or driving a car.
Stop it. Don't take me with you.
Going to heaven alone is kind of boring, you see. I'd rather go with you.
I don't want to go there yet.
So, will you do what I say?
Got it. I'll do everything you say. Just please go away tonight.
There's one more thing you need to do.
What the heck?
Going to the police.
But if I do that, I might get arrested and end up in jail for the rest of my life.
Don't worry, I'll be with you whether it's the police, jail, or the afterlife.
Wait, didn't Josh call the police? Why haven't they visited me yet?
Just noticed?
Something's off. What's going on?
I stopped them with my telepathy.
You can do that too?
I can do anything. Oh, by the way, you seem tired. How would you like a shoulder rub?
No, stop following me around.
If you accomplish everything I said, I should be able to find peace.
Okay, I promise I will, so go away.
After I've seen it through.
I'll make sure to do everything right.
Then police will be the last stop after everything else is done. Got it?
Fine, just disappear already.
Tanner went through with the divorce proceedings as I instructed, handed over the money to Josh, and turned himself into the police. He was temporarily held in custody under the abandonment of a dependent, but there were no charges filed against him. After all, I've been saved by Josh and I'm still here. Since he's an airhead and doesn't quite grasp the situation, he continues to live in fear of my ghostly presence. Just for fun, I called him the other day. He freaked out, thinking it was a call from the afterlife, and hung up immediately. And get this, my ex-mother-in-law, who went on a trip with him, believes his story and thinks I've become a ghost. They'll probably be living the rest of their lives scared of random sounds and shadows. Serves them right. On the other hand, I worked hard on my rehabilitation and can now walk as before. I've also returned to work and currently commute from my parents' place. I'm planning a family vacation soon to thank my brother for helping me.
How did you like my dress unveiling party today? It was so beautiful that everyone was speechless. Since all the people there were simpletons, my creamy white dress looked stunning. Molly. Oh, wow! The plain girl finally responded. I can't believe that someone like you is the sister-in-law of someone beautiful and elegant like me. Me either. Today was my mother's funeral. I can't believe that someone would wear a pure white dress and sparkling jewelry to a funeral, and then go on to say she's going to a party. I don't even want to think of you as my sister-in-law. It's beyond common sense. Oh, not this. Resentment? Excuse me? You're jealous of my beauty because you're a plain, ugly woman who's not even in my league. You're not the only one. Everyone in your family is plain and ugly. Even your dead mother is at the bottom of the face deviation scale. But you had a gorgeous, beautiful woman like me at your funeral. It must have been an honor for those of you who come from humble and ugly families. Everyone looked kind of bitter. I looked beautiful in my dress, didn't I? Everyone is really pissed off at you. We all wanted to send my mother off quietly, wholeheartedly and politely. And then it became your fashion show. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. What? How old are you now? What? What does that have to do with anything? Just tell me. I'm 29. Oh my God, 29? What's so funny? You're 29 years old, you don't have a clue about social common sense, and you're pathetically jealous. Huh? You know what? It's a miracle that a plain, ugly family like yours could be related to our gorgeous family. It's a real mystery why Kellen, a handsome and well-educated man, chose a woman like you. It's probably just a passing fancy. You'll get divorced in the near future. No, we won't. You will. No matter what Kellen says, I'll make sure you get divorced. You guys should at best live your lives as my supporting role. Even today, you were all dressed in all black. You were all wearing all black today to complement my pure white dress, weren't you? That's not why. It was to express our condolences to my mother. My mother and I don't live our lives to make you look good. That's what you're living for. You are only supporting characters. Only beautiful women like me and handsome, well-educated men like Kellen can play the leading roles in your lives. You're less than extras, but you're so uppity. You think you're an actor? It's more impudent of you to come to a funeral in a dress. Even your pride and joy, Kellen, is upset with your attitude today. You came dressed in an unthinkable way, and afterwards, you bragged about your jewelry and talked to a young man without any consideration for the memory of the individual. He said he doesn't know what you were trying to do and that you must be out of your mind. He's really pissed off. Kellen is being deceived by you. I don't know what kind of tricks you're using to blind him. I'll make sure he opens his eyes. When Kellen comes to his senses, he'll tell you he's divorcing you. And then, he'll praise me for how beautiful I look in my dress.
Where do you get your confidence from?
Because he's my brother. A bottom-feeding family like yours has no use except to make us look good. Marriages, funerals, and all the other things you do are ridiculous. I'm sure even Kellen will realize that.
Oh, is that so? You're not going to retract that statement, are you?
Do I have to retract it? I just said the truth.
You're gonna be sorry.
You're the one who's going to be sorry. You'll be sorry you ever challenged me, idiot. Good morning. Are you feeling okay?
Yesterday was a bit of a shock, but I'm fine now.
I see. That's good. Your family is still mad, aren't they? I'm really sorry too. You had to go through that.
No, it's not your fault. They're all still pretty angry, and I think that's justified. I told everyone that you rushed to your parents' house to protest. They're saying that out of all the members of that insane family, you're the only one that, well...
I see. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do much about it. How did Molly turn out to be such a crazy person?
Even if your parents get angry at her?
No, even my parents are on Molly's side.
What? Were your parents that difficult to talk to? I only met them a few times, but I didn't get that impression.
You know that Molly and I are not related by blood, right? She's my stepmother's daughter, and I'm my father's son. My stepmother has always loved Molly so much, she's never scolded her. Dad is also completely under my stepmother's thumb, and he can't assert himself. They say Molly is at an age where she wants to dress stylishly, so what's wrong with that? Besides, just participating in the funeral is commendable enough. Complaining about her appearance is narrow-minded, and so on. With statements like these, everyone except me is defending Molly.
She's at an age when she wants to dress up, but she's not in high school.
Molly's 36 this year.
I can't believe your parents are still protecting her at that age.
More than being protected, it's like being overly dependent. Yet, despite that, her pride is surprisingly high. She even pressured me to get a divorce, and it's really exhausting. Oh, of course, I firmly rejected the idea of getting a divorce, okay?
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the fact that you flew back to your hometown right after the funeral yesterday. You haven't had any time to rest.
Thanks for worrying about me. You're right. I haven't slept much. I was listening to my parents and Molly's messed up story, and I started to feel sick. I had to get out of the house for a while.
Well, now I understand what's going on. So take it easy and come home. I'll be waiting for you.
Thanks. We'll talk about how to handle Molly and the others when I get back.
Hey, Simply Ugly. Come to this address now. What, Molly? Is this address a wedding hall?
Yes, because today is my wedding.
A wedding? That's very sudden.
You can come on short notice, can't you? You commoners must have a lot of free time anyway, right?
Well, my relatives are getting together today for a barbecue.
Oh, well, that's perfect. Bring all your plain-looking relatives to my wedding. The beautiful bride and groom will be more attractive if there are many plain-faced attendees.
Even if you say so, I can't go. Some of the people with me now say it's the first they've heard of it, and it's too sudden. What are you laughing at?
If you hear this, you'll want to come to the ceremony. You don't have Kellen at your gathering, do you?
No. He's absent because he has some business he can't miss.
That's a lie.
What?
Kellen will attend my wedding. As the groom, in fact.
Groom? Huh? But you two are brother and sister, right? It's wrong for you to get married.
Me and Kellen are siblings who are not blood related. We're a beautiful man and a beautiful woman. A perfect couple.
But Kellen would never agree to such a thing. There must be a mistake.
You're an idiot. Of course Kellen agreed. I opened up Kellen's eyes about being deceived by you. Then, he fell in love with me. Wow, I'm such a sinful woman.
To begin with, Kellen is my husband. I wouldn't just let him go and get married.
Kellen said he's divorcing you. And he complimented me on how beautiful I looked in my dress. See? I was right, wasn't I?
There's no way.
Too frustrated to accept it? But you won't be able to say that after seeing the wedding, will you? I'll invite all of your simpleton relatives to the wedding.
I understand. There are 12 of us, so we'll all go now.
Oh, you're so understanding. It's good to admit defeat. I'll be waiting for you. What's going on? Kellen won't marry me. And what's with you guys dressed like that?
Jeans and t-shirts? Of course, right?
No, it's not right. What do you mean you're attending a wedding in t-shirts?
You wore a fancy dress to my mother's funeral, so I dressed according to your common sense. Only you and your parents were dressed in pure white, and you looked very out of place.
And what does that mean? Before I knew it, Kellen had changed into jeans. Guards came in with you guys and stopped us in the middle of the ceremony. What's going on?
I guess the reason the security guards came in was because the ceremony hall was being used without permission. In order to get me and Kellen divorced, you threatened a friend of the staff of the ceremony hall and snuck in. I can't believe you tried to have a wedding with your brother, even though you're not blood related. It's so insane, it's almost funny. Don't you realize that it's crazy to think it would work?
I mean, I didn't want Kellen to be taken away by you, the plain, ugly one. Kellen wouldn't even take my side about your mother's funeral. Even when I told him to divorce you, he wouldn't take me seriously. So I had no choice but to take him away any way I could. Halfway through, Kellen was on board and I thought it was going to work out.
That was just a facade, of course. He was just trying to make you pay for your sins by going along.
What do you mean, my sins? I didn't do anything wrong.
My mother's funeral was too insane, but it wasn't enough to charge you with a crime. But now there is a clear charge of trespassing on the ceremony site. And the dress you're wearing, it probably belongs to someone else who is having a ceremony in the near future, right? I don't think it's a good idea to wear it without permission.
What? You all deceived me? And what are you talking so high and mighty about? You and Kellen are in on it, and it's terrible.
I've put Kellen in the hardest role of all, but he did it for me because of what happened at my mother's funeral.
What's that supposed to mean?
In outdoor clothes, together with the security personnel, we headed towards you. Kellen was buying us time in order for us to tell you that you will die socially. We could have just had you arrested, but that didn't seem like it would be enough for my mother's relatives, who were infuriated about the funeral being ruined. I felt a little better when I saw you in such a distraught state of helplessness.
Huh? What the hell? Because of you, the wedding hall is asking me to pay compensation. They threatened to call the police if I couldn't pay in one lump sum. Kellen also said never to talk to him again and blocked me. It's your fault. It's the fault of your simple family. You have to do something.
No can do. If you suffer, it may bring a little relief to my mother. After that, we cut ties with Molly and her in-laws. The following week, We moved out of the house and completely severed all ties. I heard that Molly and her parents bowed down and got them to accept the compensation for the wedding hall and the wedding dress in installments. This incident triggered an outburst of anger from his father, who had been at his wife's beck and call. He was so angry with Molly and her sweet mother that he divorced her mother and moved out of the house. Molly and her mother, who were deadbeats, had no choice but to work. They have had to pay back Molly's compensation and have been living in extreme poverty.
Hey, Nancy, what is this mess? I can't believe it. A housewife who doesn't clean and goes out early in the morning to have fun? Are you getting this message?
Donna, I'm at work. I'm not out having fun.
Just get home and clean up right now. It's unacceptable to leave the house in such a chaotic state.
I'll clean up as soon as I get home from work. Besides, I did tidy up a bit this morning. But with kids around, things just get messy again in no time.
That's just an excuse. And look, there's laundry piling up too.
I plan to take care of it tonight.
Are you saying you won't be back until tonight?
You know I have to leave the house early for work, right? It's impossible to finish all the chores in the morning.
Housework should be done first thing in the morning. If the house isn't in order, the whole day goes wrong.
I understand that, but that's only possible for full-time housewives, you know. It's normal for working moms to be out during the day. Doing housework at night has become more common.
A wife's first priority should be housework, not her job. If you can't keep up with it, you should just quit your job.
That's not an option. Housework isn't just for women. And actually, Ted helps out too.
Letting him do housework? You're a disgrace as a wife. And I bet dinner tonight is going to be store-bought food again, isn't it? Honestly, unhealthy meals every night? You're really hopeless.
Store-bought food? I rely on them maybe 2 or 3 times a month, but I mostly cook myself.
Don't lie. You can't fool me just by putting them in different containers. I even checked the fridge earlier. It's obvious those are from the store.
Donna, why do you hate store-bought food so much?
They're expensive, too salty, and bad for your health. Serving that to your family? It's proof you don't care enough.
But Donna, they're a lifesaver for working moms. I know homemade is best, but when things get too busy, sometimes you just have to rely on them.
But having them almost every night? Absolutely not.
I told you it's not every night. Plus, they've gotten better lately, and they're more balanced too.
If you've got money to spend on that, why not save more instead?
I don't think we need to worry so much about that. I'm working too, you know. We're managing just fine together. By the way, did you enter our house without asking again? Checking our laundry, peeking in our fridge. Could you please stop doing things like that?
How dare you ask me that? This is my house, so I can do as I please.
That defeats the purpose of living separately.
What's wrong with checking on where my son lives?
Anyway, please don't come into our place when we're not home. And if you plan to visit, let us know in advance.
Giving orders to me? Why did I end up with such a defiant and selfish daughter-in-law? Disaster!
I'm going back to work now.
What? I told you to come back immediately.
Even you, who's never worked, should know that's impossible.
This is exactly why I was against Ted marrying a woman who doesn't stay home. The neighbors might even gossip that he doesn't earn enough,
So you have to work. The only stay-at-home wife is the one who lives 2 doors down. Oh, I forgot you were a stay-at-home wife too, sorry.
You're being sarcastic. Are you mocking stay-at-home wives?
I'm not mocking anyone.
You think working and earning money makes you better? Ugh. This is why you don't care if the house is neglected.
That's not it. Every family has its own solution, so it doesn't matter whether the wife stays home or works. No one these days looks down on a working wife. Now I really have to get back to work.
Wait, Nancy?
Gotta go.
Wait, what about the cleaning? The laundry?
Honey, sorry to bother you at work. I need a favor.
What's up?
Can you pick up Roger today? A couple of my colleagues called in sick or had personal issues, so I can't get away.
No problem for me. I'm definitely leaving on time.
Thanks so much.
Honestly, if my mom could pick him up, we wouldn't have to rush around like this. She's got plenty of free time, but she never budges.
Yeah, she insists it's my job. No matter how much I ask her, she just won't do it.
By the way, I got a message from her. Did you guys argue again? She sent me, "You wouldn't want to eat store-bought food every day, right? Make your wife quit her job."
She's always quick when it comes to stuff like that, huh?
So, what's this about?
I'm not sure either. For some reason, she thinks I'm serving store-bought food for dinner every night. She keeps telling me to stop because it's expensive and unhealthy. She lectured me about it again this morning.
What the heck? You always cook from scratch. Like she's one to talk. She sneaks food from our fridge, and then she complains about you?
Exactly. There have been so many times when I've had to cook dinner all over again because she took what I made early in the morning.
I'm really sorry about her. Even when I tried to talk to her, she just won't listen.
It's okay. It's not your fault. I just can't understand what's going on in her head.
Me neither. I'd like to change the lock on the door, but I'm sure she'll make a big deal.
Yeah, and she does dote on Roger despite everything. Oh, by the way, can you reserve his birthday cake? I was planning to stop by the bakery with him after picking him up today.
Oh, right. His birthday party is this Saturday.
Ask him what he wants and tell the staff when you place the order.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Sorry for asking so much, but thanks again.
No worries. Good luck with your work. Nancy! I told you over and over that store-bought food is not okay. But you clearly don't listen at all. It's Saturday, and since I knew you'd be home today, I decided to do a thorough house check. Only to be shocked by the amount of pre-packed food you've got. Are you working today too? You must be. Using work as an excuse, you're skimping on cooking again. Even on a Saturday. And fried chicken, of all things. Such an unhealthy choice. Just because Roger loves it doesn't mean you should feed him such greasy food. And what's this potato salad? It's drenched in mayonnaise and way too high in calories. This is definitely bad for Roger's health. And why is there a huge cake? How could you give him something so sweet? What kind of food education are you giving them? Back in the day, cakes were for special occasions only, not something you just have lying around. You probably got this for Ted and Roger since you're out during the day. But this is absolutely not acceptable. The size is ridiculous, too. Are you trying to make your husband and son overweight? Don't tell me you're unaware of the dangers of sugar. Too much of it doesn't just cause cavities and obesity. It increases the risk of diabetes. If you keep this up, Roger will have serious health issues when he's older. And did you know that too much sugar can also make people more emotionally unstable? Feeding them this stuff makes you a failure as a mother and a wife.
Donna, answer the phone.
What is it, Nancy? Aren't you working today?
I'm off today. I just got home after running some errands, but did you do this?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. What on earth happened in my kitchen? All the food and the cake I prepared are gone.
Oh, that! What was that awful half-hearted cooking? We know store-bought food is terrible in both taste and nutrition. I couldn't let my precious son and grandson eat that garbage, so I threw it all out.
Oh my God, you threw it out?
I felt bad wasting it, but it was for the sake of Ted and Roger.
This is outrageous.
Whose fault is it? You should be ashamed, feeding your family bad food every single day. I've had enough. Come over to my house right now. I'm going to teach you how to cook properly. And while we're at it, I might as well show you how to clean and do laundry from scratch. Today is going to be a full day of training for you as a daughter-in-law.
Donna, did you forget what day it is today?
I have no idea. Whatever your plans are, they don't concern me. Now hurry up and get over here.
Are you enjoying making your grandson cry?
What do you mean? What's this got to do with Roger?
You really forgot. I'm sure I told you about it.
What are you talking about? Enough with the chatter. Just come over here.
I'm too stunned to say anything more. I'll leave the rest to Ted, so you can discuss it with him.
Wait. How dare you talk like that without admitting your own faults? Mom, we need to talk.
Oh, Ted, I was just about to call you.
Okay.
Listen to this. Nancy was planning to feed you and Roger store-bought food, even on the weekend. She really is a hopeless woman.
The food you threw away was prepared for Roger's birthday party.
What?
Even the cake. He went to the bakery himself and ordered it. He was so excited about it.
Roger's birthday?
Yes, that fried chicken and potato salad, he specifically asked for that. Nancy got up early this morning and made them from scratch.
Wait, they were homemade?
Yup. She could have bought fried chicken, but she insisted on making it herself for Roger. She carefully controlled the oil temperature to get it crispy. And the potato salad was packed with Roger's favorite ingredients, made in a healthy way. Mom, it's awful that you just threw away such a carefully prepared meal based on looks alone.
But
And that's not all. The cake wasn't just any cake. It was an original design made just for Roger.
Original?
Yeah. He came up with the design himself and told the bakery what he wanted. That bakery is known for using high-quality ingredients. They don't use any additives. They keep the sugar low, and they focus on the natural flavors of the ingredients. Nancy wanted to order from them because she knew it'd be a healthy option.
Oh my God! I didn't know!
Didn't you notice anything on the cake?
Well...
It said happy birthday on it.
Oh!
The actual birthday is the day after tomorrow, but we plan to celebrate today with his close friends. Nancy's parents are also coming over, so while the three of us went to pick them up at the airport, you threw everything out.
Oh no!
Nancy put her heart into making those meals for Roger, and now it's all ruined. And he was so looking forward to that cake. I completely forgot about his birthday. How could you forget your only grandchild's birthday? He's inconsolable, you know. No, but still, I had to throw the food away. Nancy's always buying store-bought stuff, so I assumed this time was the same. I didn't want you and Roger to eat unhealthy food, so I did it out of kindness. How is that kindness? Even if the chicken and potato salad weren't homemade, it's unforgivable to just throw away food like that. But... And Mom, you've been complaining that Nancy relies on store-bought food because she's too busy with work. But that only happens when both of us have to work late and can't find the time to cook. It doesn't happen often, and usually, either she or I cook. Oh, come on! I've checked the leftovers in your fridge from time to time, and they all look store-bought. That just shows how good Nancy is at cooking. No way! Didn't you know? Her family runs a popular restaurant that's hard to book. She has a chef's license, and right now, she's working in the kitchen at her brother's restaurant, which she opened as an extension of the family business. There's no way she could be bad at cooking. This is the first time I hear about it. It was mentioned when you first met her family. Was it? You should have at least remembered the name of the restaurant. You've never been great at listening to people. And it's the same with Roger's birthday party. I'm pretty sure I reminded you multiple times that we were celebrating today. And another thing, why do you treat food so carelessly? Cooking isn't just about making food. It's about putting care and love into what you're making. Don't you understand that your selfish actions hurt others? Well, I understand, but... But what? You must have something to say. Go ahead, I'm listening. Well... I guess you have nothing else to say. Well, it's time to end this living arrangement. No, what are you saying? Neither Nancy nor I can live next door to you any longer. But if you move away, Roger will be sad. He loves me. You don't have to worry about that. Why not? He said he doesn't like you anymore because you didn't celebrate his birthday. No. He also said he doesn't like you even more because you're always mean to his mom. He doesn't want to see you anymore. You're lying. I've always spoiled him and helped babysit. You did spoil him sometimes, but only when you felt like it. And you never took him to the park or picked him up from school, did you? Even when we were swamped with work, you said that raising him was the mother's job. He noticed that, you know? He also listened, feeling sad, when you kept making snide remarks to Nancy every day. I can't believe this. Believing you when you said you were lonely after Dad passed and agreeing to live next door was a mistake. You said we'd support each other, but instead, all you've done is cause trouble. Moreover, making my wife and son unhappy, I won't forgive that, even if you are my mother. Ted, I'm coming over right now. Let's talk this out. Don't come. Why not? You'll only embarrass yourself if you do. What? We have Roger's friends and their moms here for the birthday party. Nancy's parents too. Oh. Everyone's upset and disappointed with what you've done, especially Nancy's parents who work in the food industry. They're furious. And some of the moms here know you well. Don't embarrass yourself any further. It's humiliating for me as your son. No, please, Ted. I'll apologize to Nancy and Roger. Please, don't talk about moving away. Ted! Donna kept persistently calling both Ted and me, but we turned off our phones and ignored her. We rescheduled and had a fun celebration for Roger's birthday later on. Of course, Donna wasn't there.
We enjoyed ourselves in the backyard while she stayed quiet next door, probably listening to all the noise we were making. She eventually started crying to us, apologizing frantically, asking for forgiveness, and begging us not to abandon her because she didn't want to be alone. But we didn't change our minds and moved away the month after the birthday party. We left while she was away, making sure she wouldn't follow us, and didn't give her our new address. Ted hasn't blocked her just in case. According to him, even though she says she's sorry, she's still talking badly about me, saying mother should stay home instead of working. She wants us to live closer to her again, but I have no intention of ever seeing her again.
Riley, answer the phone. Hey, are you ignoring your mother?
Mom, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? How many times have I called you and you ignore me?
I'm sorry, Mom. I was on the train and didn't see your call.
Huh? You're just a kid. You've been out this late?
No, I was working late.
Don't make excuses. Today is the 20th, so it's payday. I haven't received this month's money yet.
What? I told you before.
Huh?
The payday will be changed to the 15th of every month from now on.
Oh, I see.
So I can't transfer the money right away. Can you wait until the 15th of next month?
What are you talking about? That's still almost a month away. There's no way I can wait that long. I mean, your account balance isn't zero, right?
It's not zero, but...
Then you don't have to wait for your payday to transfer $2,000 from your account. You really are a stupid girl, aren't you?
I'm sorry. If I transfer the money now, it'll be hard to make it to next payday.
I don't give a shit about your life. I'm trying to support your sister, Mona, over here. You don't care if Mona can't eat?
That's...
Jesus Christ! Your father died in an accident after remarrying me. I had to raise his children, you girls, by myself. Twins, of all things. I've taken such good care of you. You should return the favor a little.
I am grateful to you for raising us, even though we aren't related by blood. But don't use Mona as a leverage.
Huh? I'm letting Mona go to high school because you asked me to. If you talk to me like that, I'll have Mona quit.
Please don't do that. I'll wire you the $2,000 right now.
Oh, you can afford it, can't you? Oh, that's right. I have a relative's wedding next month, so things will be tight. So transfer me the usual $2,000 plus $1,000, so $3,000.
I can't afford $3,000. I can't even pay my rent.
Yeah, so I don't care about that. If you get kicked out of your apartment, go live on the street. If you can't even send me a measly $3,000, then there's no point of making you work right out of junior high school.
What? You don't plan to work then? I live alone and have my own life. It's impossible for me to take care of all your living expenses too.
Look, I'm a housewife and I have to take care of the house. I don't have time to go to work. Besides, it was your decision to start living alone. Why don't you just commute from here? You went out of your way to get a job at a company so far away from home.
Well, Mona is there, so I wanted to commute from home too. But there wasn't a company nearby that would hire a junior high school graduate.
You're always making excuses like that, aren't you? If you insist on not transferring the money, you know what will happen to Mona, don't you?
Please, don't do anything to Mona.
Then transfer the money first thing tomorrow morning, okay?
Understood. Sis, it's Mona. Is this a good time? Mona, it's fine. Is it okay for you to text? Won't Mom get mad if she finds out?
She's going to be out late tonight, so I'm sure it will be okay. I'll erase the whole history later.
I see.
Is something wrong, sis?
What?
Mom was yelling at someone on the phone earlier. I thought maybe it was you on the other end.
Mona, you were worried about me, but I'm fine, thanks. It was the usual reminder to send money.
I know. I'm sorry I put you through so much. Mom said she couldn't afford to send both twins to high school. She said one of us would have to work after middle school to pay the bills. That's why you agreed to let me go to high school.
You don't have to worry about that at all. I've never been good at studying since I was in elementary school. I wanted to go out into the world without going to high school if I could, so you can enjoy your high school life to the fullest.
Sis?
But you're already a senior in high school, huh? Graduation will be here before you know it.
Yeah, about that.
What is it?
I might be forced to quit high school.
What? Why?
There's no more money to pay my tuition. Mom told me to drop out of high school and work.
No way. She says she doesn't have any money, but I send her $2,000 every month. I'm sure there's still plenty left over from Dad's estate, right?
She hasn't told me anything about that. I don't know how much money she actually has saved at home. I think she used up all the money Dad left us.
What?
Mom can't seem to stop buying brand-name clothes. I thought she was a sweet person when she first married Dad, but after he passed away, I guess her true colors started to show.
Speaking of which, she asked me to deposit $3,000 this month.
$3,000?
A relative's wedding is coming up and things are tight, so she wants me to add $1,000.
She never told me she was going to a wedding.
Besides, she doesn't socialize with relatives very much. So she was lying to get money out of me. What a greedy person.
She wants me to quit high school. I think she's already found a job for me.
What? A job? Where?
Well, it seems a friend of hers is opening a gentleman's club. She's already made arrangements for me to work there.
Wait a minute. A gentleman's club is a nightclub. That's terrible.
I didn't want to work in a nightclub either, so I asked her, "If you don't have money, I'll get a part-time job." I just wanted to finish high school, but she seems intent on having me work in a nightclub no matter what. She wouldn't listen to me at all. She probably wanted me to work at night because it pays more than working during the day. I guess she wants me to make a quick buck and bring some money into the house.
I can't believe it. She promised me that if I got a job, that she would let you finish high school. If I'd known you were going to go through this, I would never have left home. I'm sorry, Mona, that I couldn't protect you as your sister.
What can you do? Your workplace was far from our house. You had no choice but to live alone. And when we say older and younger sister, you know, we're twins and the same age. You don't have to feel like you should protect your little sister. Don't beat yourself up like that.
Mona, thank you. You've gotten stronger.
Huh?
Because when you were little, you always stuck to my side. You never left me saying, "Big sister, big sister." The bullies used to make you cry all the time, and I was so worried about you. I thought I had to protect you.
Come on, that was a long time ago. I'm not the same person I was back then. So sis, I'm thinking of leaving this house too.
What?
I don't care if I have to drop out of high school to work, but I'll find a job on my own.
Mona,
I'm not going to be at her mercy.
I want to decide my own life by myself. Don't you think so? If that woman hadn't spent father's inheritance, you might have been able to go to high school. Why should you and I have to endure so much? Our mother spent all the money our father left us. Now, she's squeezing your salary to the limit, right? But if I don't give her the money, Mona... Okay, so now I'm going to tell you. Mom, lately, she's been hitting me regardless of all that. What? Whenever she's in a bad mood, she starts hitting me. No way. It's not the first time we have been made to do chores. If she doesn't like the way I do things, she yells at me, or she makes me redo it. Honestly, I can't live with her anymore. I didn't know. I didn't know that you were being treated so badly. So, I've been thinking about when I'm going to move out, but she's always watching my every move. So I haven't had a chance to escape. But she's going on a trip with her friends in the middle of next month. I'm planning to leave then. It looks like the nightclub won't be open yet, so that's my only chance. I guess that's true. You're probably right. Mona, if there's anything I can do, let me know. I have the contact information of some of Dad's relatives. I'll talk to them about you. Okay, thanks. I'll text you again when Mom is out. Okay, let's clear the history of this conversation right away. We're not supposed to know each other's contact information. I'll see you later. I know it's going to be a while before I see you again, but take care of yourself. I'll be fine. Take care of yourself too, sis.
Hey, come on. I haven't received this month's money. Riley? Answer me.
Good evening, Yasmin.
What? Yasmin? I'm your mother, right? Your mother. Who do you think you're talking to?
I don't think of you as my mother.
Huh? You're being unusually defiant, aren't you? Today is the 15th, so it's payday, right? Now go to the bank and send the money. If you're even a day late, I'll have your entire paycheck transferred to me. Otherwise, Mona will pay for it.
I'm not going to give you a single penny more.
Huh? How can you talk back to your mother?
I told you earlier, didn't I? I don't consider you my mother.
Well, that's okay. If you're going to be that cocky with me, you don't care what happens to Mona, do you?
You can't touch her. Not only can you not touch her, you'll never see her again.
Huh? Hey, Riley. Mona is nowhere to be found.
I told you, didn't I? I told you you'd never see each other again.
So you're the one who did this. Where is Mona? Almost everything in her room is gone.
Mona's belongings were removed by my father's relatives.
What? When did this happen?
She moved out while you were on vacation.
Moved? Then where is she?
I took Mona back to my place. She's not going back there.
Don't be silly. Mona's going to work for a friend of mine next month.
Your friend's place is a nightclub, right? Mona is still in high school.
I'll make her quit high school. Let Mona make some money. I need a break. My acquaintance is happy to have a young and beautiful girl like Mona in the place. Give Mona back to me.
No. I'll send Mona to high school as before, so turn your friend down.
I can't do that. I promised them that I would get Mona to work there.
You were the one who broke the promise first, weren't you?
Huh?
You said you'd let Mona go to high school if I graduated from junior high school, and got a job. It's too much to ask her to quit in her senior year of high school.
It can't be helped. We don't have any money at home. We can't make ends meet with your money. I have no choice but to ask Mona to work too.
It's your fault we're strapped for cash. You're a spendthrift, but you don't even work. You just sit around at home.
Shut up! I did my best to raise you twins. I have the right to have it easy now.
And you threatened to hurt Mona if I didn't send money. I heard that you had been messing around with Mona regardless of the money I sent you. I was forcing myself to cut back on my living expenses to send you $2,000 to $3,000 so that you wouldn't hurt Mona. How dare you trick me?
Well, of course, there are times when I have to raise my hands on her in order to discipline her. I didn't mean to hurt her.
Oh, so you think it's discipline to hit her on a whim? You didn't even do any of the housework. You only pushed Mona to do it. And you yelled at her when you didn't like the way she did things. That's not discipline. That's just abuse.
I was just strictly instructing Mona so that she wouldn't be embarrassed when she got married in the future.
Anyway, Mona will never quit high school. I would even like Mona to go to college if she can. She's so talented. But that's for Mona to decide.
You've got to be kidding. You're ruining my plans. I'm going to get Mona back. I'll make sure I get Mona home, and I'll make sure I remind her that she disrespected me.
I told you it's impossible. Mona, the one you were holding hostage, is already here. She's not going to go back there on her own. You don't know where Mona is. You probably won't see her again for the rest of your life.
Huh? Are you planning to cut ties with me?
Of course we are. Mona and I will never have anything to do with you again.
Are you abandoning your mother?
Mother? The only mother I have is my own mother, who went through the pain of giving birth to us.
But I raised you guys, didn't I? I'm more of a foster parent than a birth parent.
I'm grateful to you for taking care of me for a few years after my father died. But you have used us sisters like slaves, haven't you? How can you act like a mother after treating us so badly?
If that's the case, I'll go to your company. I'll go to your company and say, she's an ogre who wants to abandon her mother.
What? Do you know where I work?
Of course I do. It's Swiftscape Innovations in the next city over.
I already changed jobs.
Huh?
When I was working for Swiftscape, one of their clients asked me if I wanted to work for them. Swiftscape hired me as a junior high school graduate and took care of me a lot, so it was hard to decide. Their client's company had a good benefits package and paid well. My boss at the time seemed willing to let me go, so I decided to take the plunge and change jobs.
A job change? Why didn't you tell me, your mother, about such an important thing? Why didn't you tell me first?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't have been interested, right? You've always been indifferent to us sisters. You've never come to a single class meeting. And when I got a rare high score on a test, you didn't care, did you? That's why I only told Mona about my new job.
Well then, if I can't get to you through your company?
Yes. It's no use trying to get into our house. I moved to a different place because of my new job.
No way.
Also, I've already processed all the paperwork through the local municipal offices, so you won't be able to find us. You can't get close to me or Mona. Of course, I'll stop sending you money as of last month.
Wait a minute. I can't survive without your money. You can take Mona away, but just keep sending money.
What are you talking about? There's no need to send money when she's no longer in your house.
I'm your mother, right?
Can you still say that?
Hey, I apologize for what I've done. I'm also sorry for hurting Mona. So don't tell me you are going to stop sending money. You know what? I don't care if it's half of what you've been sending. Just send me half the money.
I refuse.
Huh?
On the contrary, I want you to give me back what I've been sending you. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so I'll let you have what I've sent you so far. Well then, Yasmin, thank you for everything you've done for me. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Riley?
Thus abandoned by her daughters, our stepmother, Yasmin, reluctantly started working part-time to make ends meet. However, since she has not worked at all for the past few years, relying on my salary, she is not very good at what she does and is constantly being yelled at by her boss. According to rumors I heard from a local junior colleague, my stepmother, perhaps due to fatigue and stress, has started to look about 20 years older than she really is. My sister was taken in by my aunt and uncle on my father's side, who cooperated fully with our escape plan. She also went to high school from our aunt and uncle's house and recently graduated without incident. After that, she received a scholarship to go to college, and now my sister is living on her own. I cannot thank my aunt and uncle enough. As for me, I have more money to spare now that I no longer send money to my stepmother. I recently moved into a slightly larger apartment. Although I live far away from my sister, I would like to continue to live life supporting each other.
Honey, you did a good job today. Have you checked with your company about the temporary return to California? Since Danny's primary school graduation is coming up, I really hope you can come home. Do you think you can take some time off? I know there's a time difference, but please reply, even if it's at midnight. I'll be waiting. Veronica, you're already asleep? Let me tell you something, assuming you don't reply. I can't go back to California temporarily. Actually, I'll never go back there. I'm divorcing you. I found a better woman than you at my workplace. Her name is Erica. She's a beautiful local and speaks fluent English. She's always wanted to come to the States, so she studied English really hard. Admirable, right? Thanks to that, I fell in love at first sight and approached her smoothly. I fell in love at first sight, and then I fell in love with her even more, and now I can't live without her. In fact, we are already living together in an apartment I'm renting over here. Stroking her silky black hair and saying good morning to her every morning brings me comfort and happiness. That's why I bet you can understand my feelings. I'm marrying Erica, so let's get divorced. I'm giving you the custody of Danny, too. I have no interest in his primary school graduation, nor do I have the intention to raise him. I won't be able to attend the graduation ceremony, but I'm coming back to California with Erica in a month or so. Therefore, both you and Danny gotta get out of the house by then. 1 month should be enough time to move out, right? Me and Erica are going to live in that house, so keep it clean. Oh, yeah, leave me the divorce papers. Make sure your section is filled out properly. Okay, so that's it. I'm going out to dinner with Erica now. Take care! Wait, what? Hey, John, you were cheating on me? A beautiful black-haired woman? I know you have a stash of DVDs of that kind of thing, but I didn't expect you to do it in real life. No wonder you've been so slow to respond to my texts lately. Even with the time difference, it's definitely weird that it takes you 3 days to respond. As for Danny's graduation ceremony, you kept giving me vague responses whenever I asked. I feel like you've become distant lately. You seem so thrilled to flaunt around your cheating badge of honor. Fine, I'll leave now. However, I will not agree to the divorce unless you show me who she is. We'll discuss all of this after you return to California. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wow, got a crazy bunch of notifications, and it's you, Veronica. I see. You want to know about her. Well, I'll send you her picture for starters. She's very beautiful that you'll have to admit defeat now, so be prepared before you see her. Hey, she's beautiful, right? Once I got to know such a beautiful woman, of course I can't stay married to an ugly like you. It's like Caucasian people have ugliness run in their blood. When I moved to Tokyo by myself, I realized that I had been surrounded by such low-level women. Your son is ugly too, obviously. I don't even recognize him as my son. I'm gonna have a pretty Asian child with Erica. That'll be my real child. I don't deserve an ugly wife and an ugly son. Besides, Erica is such a pretty but underprivileged little thing. Her parents died when she was very young, so she's been living alone for a long time. I heard some people say bad things about her. She says she wants to move to California when I come back. I have to protect her. You and Danny should go live in poverty like an ugly mother and son. From now on, I'm gonna live supporting Erica. Miss Smith, I'm sorry to bother you on your day off. I have an urgent announcement to make. Oh, Veronica, what's up? I found that Erica woman you mentioned before. Erica? Where in the world is she? She seems to be overseas right now. She's been messing around with my husband. Overseas? Your husband? My husband's been sent on an international assignment for the past 2 years, and he's due to return home in a month after completing that term. The other day, he revealed the affair to me and said he was divorcing me. I told him to send me a picture of the person he was having an affair with, and it turned out to be Erica. It's her, right? Yes, it's her. No wonder I couldn't find her. She was running away overseas. We haven't even settled things between us. This is really abominable. Anyway, thanks for the info. I can help you if you want. Oh, you don't mind? Yeah, it's fine. It's my business now, too. I feel bad if I don't make them pay for Danny's sake. They're planning to live in my house when they return to California, so if you want to catch them, this is the time to do it. They're gonna live in that house? Apparently so. I see. Well then, let's strategize. Can you give me some time tomorrow after work? If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. The sooner we act, the better, right? Yeah, true. How about the family restaurant across from the office around 3 p.m.? Roger. Hey, Veronica. I just arrived at the airport. You left home yet? I brought Erica with me, so I don't want her to run into you or Danny and get into trouble. I already left. Oh, I see. Did you clean your room? Well, I cleaned up before we moved out, but I didn't leave the divorce papers. Oh, seriously? I know you don't want to divorce me. It's all a matter of feelings, but too bad. There's no point in comparing you, a purely Caucasian woman, with a beautiful Japanese. Give up and get a divorce. Yes, whatever. You'll have to talk to my lawyer about it. Lawyer? Why? If you're divorcing me because of your affair, you'll have to pay alimony, right? And I'll get custody of Danny, of course, but I need you to pay child support. Dang. Oh, I see. So that's how it's gonna be. You're really an idiot, aren't you? Huh? I don't want to face you guys anyway, so you can just go home. Oh, I see. I have to show up at work straight from the airport, so I was supposed to let Erica go home first. I'll give you credit for being so thoughtful. Well, I'm back to work. My lawyer will contact you later, so please go through them from now on. Okie dokie. I was a little bummed about the alimony and child support, but considering the market rate, well, it's not much to pay. After all, I've been promoted as soon as I returned to work in California. If I can get rid of you guys for that much, it's a small price to pay. Get your ass over here, lawyer! Hey, Veronica! Did you do this? Seems like you made it home. Yeah, but there's a couple boomers and a woman in her 40s I don't know. Yep, I offered them a place for today. These boomers are clearly white, and they're calling themselves Erica's parents. Well, they are. That Erica woman is Caucasian. What? You were talking about getting married, but you don't know anything about her, do you? Huh? What are you talking about? Of course, Erica's Japanese. This is a lie. Her hair is black. She just dyed it. Her eyes are black. Colored contact lenses. She has this East Asian white skin tone. It's just white. And her face is almost Japanese. I'd say she has some Japanese blood in her. And plastic surgery. She looks really tiny and cute. Again, plastic surgery. What? Her mom says she's a full-body plastic surgery cyborg, and she's had a lot of work done to make her look Japanese. You're happy and admire her for her English, but of course, since she's born and raised here in the States. I don't get it. What the heck? You're kidding! It's fine that you want to have a baby with her, but that baby is surely gonna be white. I heard that they brought Erica's birth certificate and other things that could be evidence of plastic surgery. Why don't you ask them to show it to you there now? Babe, I've decided no divorce. I'm choosing to stay married to you. Getting deceived by Erica made me realize who I truly loved. That cunning bitch blinded me, but you are the one I truly love, Veronica. I'll continue to provide for you and Danny. Huh? No thanks. What? Don't say that, Bae. Are you saying that because you've got tricked, you're the victim and it's not your fault? But that's the truth. I'm sorry I got a little blinded by the sight of Erica. But I'm a man, I can't help it. If you saw a handsome young guy walking down the street, you'd want to talk to him too, right? I wouldn't. I can't believe you cheating bastard. You're such a jerk for cheating with a young woman when you have a son. You call me and Danny ugly. I won't forget that. Don't be so cold. That's what's wrong with you, white women. Excuse me? Sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm saying that forgiving me will be good for Danny. When I come back, I can get a promotion at the head office. I'll be paid more than I've ever been paid. I'll be able to give you guys a comfortable life. If you divorce me, you'll have to raise Danny by yourself. There's no way you can do that with the little money you make. That's why you shouldn't divorce me. How can you lie after all this time? What do you mean? What lie? You're lying and you're wrong. You don't know why Erica was overseas. The woman in her 40s who was there, you talked to Miss Smith, didn't you? Yeah. Erica had an affair with Mrs. Smith's ex-husband. She found out and asked for alimony. Erica didn't want to pay, so she ran away and went abroad, where she met me, a Californian guy with a crush on a beautiful Japanese woman. She thought that if she got married and changed her last name, it might be harder for her to be found back in California. Thus, she started a relationship with me. Seems like that was the reason why Erica was bad-mouthed. That's what Miss Smith told me earlier. But because I know Miss Smith, so Erica was exposed. It was an unexpected miscalculation on Erica's part, and that's why we are in this situation. Why the hell do you know Miss Smith? Because she's my colleague. What the? You're her colleague? But she said she worked for a famous company. I work there too. It's a full-time job and the salary is higher than yours. What? That's definitely a lie. Because you never once talked about that. You were only working part-time at the local supermarket. Let me ask you a question. You said you needed money to live in Tokyo, and you didn't send me any money at all. $200 a month at most, or worse, nothing at all. Do you really think that's enough to sustain life with our son in primary school? I have been working full-time for 2 years when you went away on your own. And I will continue to work in order to raise my son on my own. I'm gonna keep working. You're lying! Then what I said at home? I heard all. And the fact that you got demoted and your salary went down instead of getting a promotion. That's a problem for me too. The company found out that I was having an affair with Erica while I was in Tokyo. They said they can't promote such an insolent employee. Soon after I returned to California, I was transferred to a quieter position. But it was all Erica's fault. It's not my fault. It won't change the fact that you are cheating on me. I decided to break up, so even if you broke up, the fact remains that you cheated on me. And you even have the audacity to lie about your promotion to get back together with me. The company demoted you, and if I divorce you, you'd have nothing left. You talk so auspiciously for Danny's sake, but in reality, all you think about is you, don't you? I really despise you for that. Don't be so stubborn, okay? You don't really want a divorce, do you? No, I do. In fact, I'd like to do it right now. Then why didn't you leave the divorce papers? Because you're still hung up on me. Now is the best time since all the penalties are finalized. I learned from Miss Smith's resident. All the penalties? I mean alimony. I'm gonna charge you. I'm also going to charge Erica. Oh, dang. Of course, you'll have to pay it all in one lump sum. Wait, I told you earlier, right? I got demoted and my salary went down. So? Well, I don't think a lump sum is... I can't pay you, right? Well, it's a you problem. You have to pay in a lump sum. And child support for Danny. The alimony. I'll have you pay me a fixed amount every month. Oh no! Anyway, a lawyer will be coming to see you at a later date. So please say what you want to say then. Oh no! Oh yes, you seem to have forgotten something important, so let me remind you. What? What? The house we are renting now is in my name. What? When we first started living in the house, it was in your name. But when it came to time to renew the lease, you were sent to Tokyo. I thought it might be a good idea to change the name of the house to my name since I am the one who actually lives in the house. We talked about it together. That's right. I remember now. Well then, please get the hell out of there. Oh no, but where should I go? Don't worry, babe. Your father should be here to pick you up soon. Dad? I tried to explain the situation over the phone, but I could feel his rage. You had better be prepared. Stop threatening me! He's really scary! I know. Gosh! See you, babe. Veronica, thanks for yesterday. I'm sorry you had to offer your home. I really appreciate your help. It must have been hard for you to be in direct confrontation with all the parties involved. Well, that's what I wanted. It's refreshing to have a face-to-face confrontation with the infamous Erica. Thanks for all. Oh, and by the way, after you and John talked on WhatsApp yesterday... Oh, yes? 5 minutes later, his father arrived. He shouted, "What a fool!" and gave him a bitch slap. That sounds so painful. John was shaking and on his knees apologizing. His father picked him up and threw him into the car. Then he bowed out and drove away. I can imagine. He's an athletic man at heart. I'm sure there will be a harsher rewards waiting for him at their home. I see. I feel better when I imagine that. I feel you. Okay, then shall we move on to taking care of each of them? Let's do it. Let's have dinner after everything settles down. Take Danny with you. Sounds good. Let's do our best to clean up the mess. Gotcha. I divorced my husband and received a lump sum of alimony from both him and Erica as I had declared. Miss Smith also recovered the full amount she had claimed from Erica. My ex still works at the company where he was demoted and endures severe scrutiny from his colleagues and superiors. He pays Danny's child support every month without fail. I wasn't sure whether or not to tell Danny about the incident. But now that he is in middle school, I took the plunge and told him honestly. He said that a father who cheats on his wife is a jerk. Of course, I should get divorced. He aspires to become a lawyer, hoping to earn a lot of money in the future so that he could make my life easier. I now work hard to support Danny's dream. My friendship with Miss Smith deepens, and the three of us, including Danny, occasionally go out to eat together. Rumor has it that Erica was disowned by her parents. I heard that she left this town and is somewhere else working some job that she can't tell people about.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.